Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Caravan General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.
Welcome to Bayou Time Sports. I'm Jacob DeGate, and it's now my pleasure to introduce Shane Kleber with the Colonels Athletic Association. Shane, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right. First, can you talk a little bit about the seafood extravaganza that the Colonels had?
Yeah, 23rd annual seafood extravaganza. We just finished up, presented by Performance Power Sports of Houma. We had that Houma connection there. 450 attendees. It was our largest seafood extravaganza that we've had.
Wonderful.
Anytime you have seafood and you have the camaraderie and you have an auction and you have a Bayou boogie, you're sure to have a good time. So we did a great job with that. Student athletes came out. We ended up raising $100,000 towards a student athlete scholarship. So wow. That's our biggest fundraiser for the year. The next large fundraiser that we do for the CAA is in October. It's October 27th. We have our annual golf tournament. So that'll be coming up this fall.
That's wonderful. So y'all had that recently. Recently, you also have a Colonel's Caravan scheduled. Can you tell us a little bit that's in end of June, right?
Yes, sir. So Colonel Caravan it's a unique experience. It's an opportunity you can come out and meet our head coaches. Each one of those guys will give a short speech about their recent season and what's to expect going forward. We have our university administration there. We also have our university department heads. So it's an opportunity to come out, kind of hear about what Nichols has to offer. We start in Morgan City next Tuesday at Morgan's Restaurant. Always a good turnout there. We had a couple of hundred people show up last year. That one's sponsored by the Chaffalai Colonels, who do a tremendous job there. Then we take a little trip to Houma here, 15 miles apart from our university, and we stop at Big Mike's. This one's sponsored by Advanced Office Systems. And, of course, you can come once again, and we have complimentary food at each one of these, and we have a cash bar. Then we hit the road. We go a little bit further down on July the 10th. We go to Baton Rouge at Solu Restaurant, and this is sponsored by Gage Telecommunications. Tremendous event. Once again, last year, of course, we had the LSU game, but we have a lot of supporters out in Baton Rouge. Solu's, it's a unique experience as far as the cuisine that they offer. It was just an outstanding host for us last year. And then we go to New Orleans. This has been a tradition for years to the World War II Museum. We actually stop at the Higgins Hotel at Kilroy's Bar and Lounge. Just another opportunity to get into that community and talk about everything going on at Nichols. Complimentary bar, once again, sponsored by Nucor. And then we finish this thing in Grand Isle, which is a really neat experience. Our cheerleaders have their annual fishing rodeo in Grand Isle on a Friday and Saturday. So this event will tip off at 6 p.m. We have a live band. We'll have some food by Grand Isle Shipyard at Wakeside Marina. And it'll be a whole lot of fun on a Friday night and also continue on a Saturday with the tournament. And they'll have some games there. T-Lou will be out there. The cheerleaders will have some of our athletes. So just a fun time. Just a great experience to get out and check out what Nichols has to offer.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And all the coaches go, you say? They come out and you can meet some of the coaches? And
every head coach on the team, all 17 programs, each head coach comes out and they'll give a little synopsis of their previous season and kind of what to expect going forward. Our athletic director, JT Jonathan Terrell, he'll be there. The university president, and like I said, we also have all of our department heads. We ask them to come out, and it's a neat opportunity because you can get a one-on-one with folks who, typically you wouldn't have all in one room, and you can go kind of have a conversation with them.
Oh, that sounds great. Sounds great. Now, another good thing that's happening, or a good opportunity for Nichols is they got a Week 0 game. Can you tell us, what that is? And for the people out there who don't know what Week 0 is, can you tell them?
Yeah, so Week 0, it's really unique in college football. It's an opportunity to play on a weekend when not many teams are playing. So you really have a national spotlight there. There may be 4 FCS games being played, so it's going to be on the ESPN national network. ESPN will announce that shortly. So this is a really cool opportunity for us to be showcased nationally when people are tuning in on Saturday and they're looking for a game and that red and gray pops up and the 23 conference champ is playing the 24 conference champ with Nichols facing UIW. So it's a really important game to play early in the season. It's an exciting time. It's going to be an exciting atmosphere. We issuing a challenge to our community right now where if a business sells 10 tickets, they receive 2 tickets for every 10 that they sell. So hey, if you sell 100 tickets, you can get a whole lot of tickets for your staff. And then we have a competition where whoever sells the most tickets, you might get a premium tailgate spot or some premium seating. But it's a competition to get people to come out and fill this stadium. You know, we hold 10,500. We want to put a butt in every seat and show everybody what the Bayou's all about when we're going out there and play last year's champ.
Okay, and what date will that be on the week 0?
So that's August 23rd on a Saturday, August 23rd. It's a week before we typically would play.
Sure.
And the one positive thing, of course, you get that heavy game week 1, and you really get to feature your new guys. Also, but you get an extra bye, you know, in there too, playing a week 0. So that'll help down the road with getting fresh and getting ready. And you got a new quarterback coming in this year. You got a bunch of new players that'll be highlighted, and it'll be an opportunity to shine on national television.
All righty. Well, thanks, Shane, for coming in, filling us up on the Colonels, and we certainly wish them in all their sports and athletic endeavors the best for this year. Thank you very much.
Go Colonels.
All right. Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.
This segment was brought to you by Caravan General Health System Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda and Barker Kia.